So, as you can see, GTC is over. It's not really over, but it's over for me. I'm sitting at the airport waiting for my flight home. Interesting things to talk about, like the proliferation of how much density and compute are going into the racks is kind of crazy. People complained and were surprised when the Blackwell racks basically bumped, maybe it was Hopper, but they bumped the power per rack up to about 125 kilowatts because they have the NVL 72 GPUs, but each GPU is 2 chips, so kind of really 144, but they don't call it that. And Jensen even said, he's like, yeah, I probably named that wrong. And they're taking a step back on that with Reuben. So Reuben will have NVL 144, presumably in the same exact style configuration as the Blackwell Ultra B300. So you've got 72 GPUs, 36 CPUs in their Grace Blackwell configuration. With Vera Rubin, the CPU presumably seems like it's less complex, less power hungry. It's 88 cores instead of 128. It's a custom design rather than the ARM Neoverse. I don't know if that really matters. We'll wait and see. But the GPUs for Reuben, they'll have the same 288 gigabyte of HBM. I think they're going to HBM4 memory, if I remember right. But they'll be in that same power envelope. So similar 125 kilowatts per rack. Rubin Ultra will basically have 4 pods that have blade servers, and each blade server has 18 blades in it, and each of those has, I think, 144 GPUs. So that's where the NVL 576 comes from. And the total power per rack will be about 600 kilowatts, give or take. I mean, that's huge. But people who are like, oh, it's so power hungry, no. This is like, there's a demand for as much compute and density as you can get into a data center, and that's the problem that they're solving. And maybe that will change in the future, but they're more efficient technically. They're just using a ton of power. So we'll see in the coming years how that plays out. Thanks for watching. Gonna have a good flight home, I hope. See you later.